Hey, did you ever want to have your own custom soundtracks to Rivals of Aether? Well, buddy, have I got a deal for you. You see, it's called right click. See, so you right click on your Rivals of Aether, then you go into properties, right? So you go into local files, and you hit browse local files. So it'll open up all the files associated with your game. So you see all these green things here? With like music, fire loop, or like music loop, etc. So those are all your soundtracks. As you can see on the very right here where my mouse is, I have a few songs associated with certain levels here. So like the 4 kilobytes are the normal music, and then the larger amounts are the songs that I put in there. So there's a few ways you can do this. It's basically the copy and paste method. The only way they'll work is if they're in these OGG orbs files, like these OGG file formats. So in order to do that, like let's say you want to have Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure in like Absa stage. So you take Live and Learn, you have it in like MP3 format or something. So then you go into Audacity. As you can see, I already have it done here. So if you just you put it in here. Let's see. Yeah. So you just throw it in here, right? You wait for it to do its thing. All right, here we go. So here's the Live and Learn soundtrack. The one that I have, I just got it off of YouTube. It's 30 minutes long, right? So what I ended up doing with it, which is up here, I did this a while ago. I shortened it to about 13 minutes. So you're normally looking for about 10 to 13 minutes. Now, I'm not sure if you got to make it loop yourself or if you have like a 3-minute song, the game will loop it for you. I'm assuming it's the first option. So I normally play it safe and go about in between 10 to 15 minutes for the music most of the time. So I've also already renamed this, but what you will want to do once you have your thing, again, I've already done this, but you want to go to export audio. All right. So then you can name your audio in here. You can select what file format you want. You want OGG, the Vortis files. All right. So I've already done that. And what you want to do is move it into a separate backup file. So I have one here called Aether Backup. And this is already in here, and I named it Music Lightning Loop. So what I'd recommend is having 2 backup files. One that's like just your regular songs and like their actual names, and one that's your backup file for the current ones you're using. The current one I'm using is Live and Learn, which I renamed to Music Lightning Loop to go into Absa stage. Etc. etc. Oh, stop. So yeah, so that's that. Another thing you can do is there's a website that I use which like will convert YouTube videos to MP3 format. So you just type it into your handy dandy Google, YouTube to MP3. Don't tell the police that I did this. And you click on this. This is the one that I usually use. Then you change your format. It'll load the formats. Not gonna load the formats. That's odd. Anyways, in these audio formats, it will say like OGG. Like it'll have the OGG file within it. and like just to prove that I'm not insane, and like that isn't a lie. Like I have a few things here in OGG formatting already. So like this Electric Rabbit. It's an Undertale remix. It's an OGG file, right? Sonic Forces theme, OGG. Sonic Medley, OGG. And so on and so forth. What I'm made of, you know? So you do that. So now we're back in our backup, right? We have things named according to the names of the files within the Rivals of Aether folder, right? So we have music lightning loop here, right? There's music lightning loop here. What do you think we should do? So you want to copy. Yeah, you guessed it. We copy and paste. You want to copy and then you want to paste. You want to paste. Just paste anywhere. And you hit the good old replace file. And there you go. Now it's in there. I already had it in there, so there's not much of a change, but it's in there. All right, so you hit close on that. You go to your Steam. You close that. Go to your Steam. Start your Rivals of Aether. Start it up. You let it boot up. You let it do its thing, right? Right, so you're booting it up. You're booting it up. Hopefully this is capturing. If not, I'm going to be somewhat upset. It's capturing. That's good. You boot it up. Then you go to whatever you want. You can go into local, right? You can go into... I have no music turned on for this. I just realized... Give me one moment. Oh boy, I'm prepared for this. So you hit your music. You turn that up a little bit. I'm just turning it up a lot just so you can hear it. So you go into your verses. You click on who you want. I like me some good Forsburn, so we'll do some of that with some good old Abyss skin. We'll pick just a computer. And then we'll go to the Absa stage and we'll see if our music went through. And yes, our music went through. So you can do this for any stage, right? So, for example, let's go to Aetherial Gates. See, it's a different song, right? And you can do this for whatever. I'll do one more example. We'll go to the good old Endless Abyss. We got that dank infinite theme in here. We'll hit the good old restart. Now we got a different one. So the reason there's a different one is because I put a different one in there. You'll notice, if I can find them. Okay, well, we'll use the backup then. So you'll notice I have these things called like music loop and then loop 2, loop 3. So in the Aether files, I go away. In the Aether files, there's music loops from nothing to 2 to 3 until 4. So it goes to 4, right? And it'll switch these out randomly. So if you have like music loop and then music loop 2, but no 3 or 4, it will ignore 3 and 4, and you'll have a 50-50 chance of getting music loop 1 or music loop 2. If you have 3, then there's a 1 in 3 chance of getting a specific song. If you have 4, then you have a 25% chance of getting a specific song. And such is life. There's one more thing I was going to mention. What was it? No, that was it. Never mind. And yeah, that's how you do that. So that's how you do that, and it's pretty good, and that's what you do. So yeah, that's how you do it. and you do it like that. It's very late at night. It's midnight. I'm not in proper form.